anything of it. Tyler, you never came to me afterward and explained it was more than that. You never came to communicate with me. Now, Tyler, this also applies to the things you were going through. I didn't know all of the things you were going through. I knew you had a struggle with weed. I'm not afraid to say it. My video will not be monetized. But Tyler, not even I knew the extent of how much you were consuming at the time. And another thing you were doing was drinking. I had no idea you were drinking until you brought it up in a meeting and you were saying that's one of the reasons you might want to have to go to rehab. I had zero idea you were drinking because you were doing it at Jesse's house while skating, which is incredibly dangerous. And I would have told you not to do that. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm an expert on addiction or anything like that, or that I'm some expert life counselor, so I'm not going to do that. But Tyler, you also cannot give me the cold shoulder for over a year and act like I know everything that's going on with you. So this brings me to our next point about how Tyler said I disrespected him off camera and treated him like trash. Tyler, that's not true. You know that's not true. You literally did not speak to me at all for almost the entire last year. How could I be disrespectful to you if we're not even speaking and I'm not talking to you or about you with anybody? Your two examples of how I was disrespectful to you, you yourself
was the camera thing.
Petty. It was me saying I had a better hoodie collection than you. I thought it was a fun gag between the two of us. And Tyler, when it comes to the ankle breaker, I'm very sorry if you feel like I tried to discredit you and your accomplishments on the court or your accomplishments anywhere. I never tried to do that. That's just not true. I never tried to discredit what you were doing. And Tyler, I know you wanted to film a video about me
motherfucker feels discredited.
I dropped my video, which, by the way, I was out of respect for you because I now know
that's how they feel, my nigga.
But
1.2, 1.5 speed.
Video with you, I know
it's almost done.
I told you,
I don't know what I could say is this.
That's going to be like a 4-minute video. Yes, I did tell you that. But Tyler, my foot was in so much pain for an entire month after that.
Like, what do I say to this?
I know you're feeling like
what are my comments on this? This is just
before that video. My foot was already hurting the entire day.
Like, they talking about their foot and shit.
Film that video in the clip. The reason I say I feel like I'm about to get crossed is because my foot felt like it was about to fall off. After that video, I went to a foot doctor, and he thought my foot was fractured, and then he told me to get an MRI. Like, I didn't really want to have a debate
MRI
about,
for my shoulder.
You know, oh, you broke my ankle. When I'm sitting here like, dude, my foot just fucking hurts. I'm not trying to discredit you, Tyler,
got a pimple bigger than his forehead.
Did, but you also can't tell me I faked an injury. I find that incredibly insulting. Now, Tyler, those were your two examples. You yourself called them petty. I'm struggling to find any other time I might have disrespected you. The only other times, multiple, I could think of is when after your videos, a lot of the times I would give you feedback. I'm a very blunt person, as you know, and I can imagine my criticism, which was meant to be constructive, might have come off as very harsh.
Did you give off that same criticism towards the other members of the group? Yes or no?
Never would be. As I told you, and you agreed with me, I make the fewest jokes about you in the entire group. So I'm really kind of like confused where you feel like I'm constantly disrespecting you because you gave me the cold shoulder for so long. Every time I try to speak to you, it was like a
I mean, the people
answer.
usually joke on the most.
To this were when your cousin and your brother would come over, and we watched Ninja Batman. They came over another time. I know we all hung out. They might have even come the third time. And when they came over, we all had a great time. Would you say I disrespected you at any point during those? I'm
L fingers. What do you mean L fingers?
Having a good time. You know, if you felt some type of vitriolic way about me this whole time and never addressed it, Tyler, you're calling us fake. But what does that make you?
What app you used to invest in crypto?
How you felt about me for so long. Now, one discussion, Tyler, I have zero idea. No one has told me that I think maybe you would be upset about. I'm just gonna say it out here because I think it's important for everyone to hear. Is before we film this, Lakers Heat finals video for the Two Hype channel was the one time you finally kind of opened up to me about some of your struggles. I briefly told you about how one thing that helped me with my bout with depression back when I was in college was taking
okay. Something about this video, like, you know, like, something about this video makes like it's like my brain is telling me, and for some reason this didn't happen with the Jester video, this didn't happen with the TD video, this didn't happen with the Mopi video, even though Cash's video was pointless as fuck, it didn't happen with the Cash video, but this video is telling me like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, my brain is telling me I do not give a I don't care. My brain is telling me I do not care about this shit. I don't know if it's because this is like the 5th video on it, or because of the video itself. I don't know. I don't know if it's because this is our 5th video back to back, 5th day back to back watching some shit on it and it's just growing tired, or this video is just something about the video. I don't know. I swear I feel like this. I don't know why I feel like this. Why do I feel like this? it's the chin. I don't think it's the chin. The chin is something, but I don't think it's the chin. W bitch, who sent bitch, who sent bitch.
I got school tomorrow and I am staying all stream because I am YRG.
Appreciate you, my boy. But yeah,
vitamin D pills. Just as a side note, I think everyone should take vitamin D. It helps your immune system. It helps your mental health.
Holy shit. Okay. Do I continue? Poll up, yes or no. I just don't know. If y'all are enjoying it, I'll let it rock. But there's something about it.
This guy has a pedo stash and a big pimple where the rest of his facial hair should be. Lol, can't take him serious. This guy looks like a trailer park junkie who shoots up cocaine with hooks.